Oh, my light troop is that. Oh, my light troop is that. Twitches. She's making the twitches.
Open the twitches. Forewarning, I've taken heavy painkillers, but my brain is not here. So you get to deal with low intelligence, Peter, today.
I'm not going to claim to be high intelligence myself today.
But I'm not cram this in like goddamn.
Right, I'm already standing on top of things I shouldn't be standing on top of. So there's that.
No, I'm stupid. That way makes more sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I'm trying to clear this up a bit so that we have space to work with the research thing. And get the, the battery tube thing that goes into Arthur's battery. You know the thing I'm talking about.
I'll remember it.
But yeah, I'm trying to get that sorted out so that it does its thing. Life of me can't remember what it was called, but you know.
Make the research.
What are you looking for?
Search.
Oh, suit upgrades. Third from the right. Top row.
Like 6 of them? No, 7 of them. Right?
Copper, tin, iron, lithium, titanium, nickel, gold. 7. But we only need 4 for now. We have 1.
Crafting.
It's set up as a jerry rig. Just let us make stuff, you know, thing. I need the one that goes up.
Straight to that sword.
Oh, yeah, I was moving PTGs, so everything cranked up this morning. It's my fault.
Well, I didn't get the alert saying that we had started the attack. I just got the one that saying that they were attacked.
Oh, yeah, it started before you joined.
That's fine.
Alright.
How dare they?
We now have the wire coil charge. Power cord. We have power cord chargers working now. They're just manually fed and not plugged in yet. And also now really hard to get anything into because of how I've... it's gonna have to be moved later.
Six plates and two.
Ta-da! That's a really big PTT.
Crafting, 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 crafting.
So I need extrusion, boiler, and then
Alright, invisible glitchy spider bot. Get to work. He has his gun, so... What is it you need?
to make the PCB, I need boiler, and then from the boiler, I need the extrusion. So, but I don't need stampers, right?
Crafting.
PCB does not use stamper. The researcher simply uses PCBs and plates. At a 1-to-3 ratio.
I'm not worried about the ratio because the ratio is going to be set up to just because I put it on. I'll just
doing the two-hopper method, not the merge method.
Yeah.
Also known as sanity. Oh, hey, you're not allowed to get that close.
Crafting.
Stop getting that close, bug. Not allowed. I think I'm gonna have to work on the coal belt under the base so I can switch all the turrets to
energized.
just the super juice.
Or do we want to wait till we go to the super juice?
Sorry?
Isn't there 2 levels of it?
Yeah, there's another one, but we've got to get down to the cold caverns and get crystal for that.
Oh.
I mean, I can do it, but I just gotta go dig a big hole.
Crafting. Crafting.
But no, I was also thinking, I need to run the belt under the base go a couple layers down, branch this off, and go under everything, so that we have, a distribution of coal under everything, as opposed to having this belt I've pushed through and cut everything off with. So I'm probably just gonna do both. Yeah. Yeah.
Crafting.
Ow.
Crafting. 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 Crafting.
The place that somebody in the past thinks place iron.
What are you looking for?
Spots instead of fake iron gears. Like somebody knew that this can be a problem.
Yeah.
Crafting.
Don't know who that somebody was. Clearly they thought ahead. Oh, so what are we talking about?
Iron gears, I think, at that time.
Okay. New record. 13 minutes it's taken for Twitch to realize you're live.
I don't think that's a record. I think that's a recent record.
Well, I mean, it's getting faster. Which, is pretty good considering for a while it just, pretty much not existed. But no, it's been slowly taken down from the initial near hour when you returned to streaming of sending out the notification to, half an hour, 20 minutes. We're now down to, sort of 10-ish. So as I said, new record. Oh, yeah, Over here by the lithium coil stuff. There is another one set up you can rip. It was just a temp setup. But it's got like 28 basic pods in there that I'll go shove in here. Any particular box or...
But
Oh, they're sharing again.
I turned them off the remove only, so hopefully they'll stop that.
I'll move that to a different box. Which one does basic
I haven't
go in?
decided that.
Okay, well for now they'll be on the side box then. So we have some pods for research.
Oh, I need to. Where's the other researcher?
It's over here, but I'm about to make it do something real quick. I'd like to just real quick get some, the 2 iron pods out of it. I have a reason. Oh, that's more than one. And 12. Got hardened beans. Just want to make this do some work real quick.
Crafting.
I could have. Oh. It's 2 PCBs, not 1 PCB, brain. Come on, give me the other one. Thank you. Oh yeah, right. 1048. Should make things a bit more responsive. Alright, I'm done with it now. So now we can set going basic miner upgrades to basic logistics and resin handling as upgrades or research. So logistics, miners, or resin, you reckon? I'll give you a minute.
The logistics thing, or do I need to come?
Well, I was waiting for an answer, but I think you were focused.
Ask. Go through, I guess.
Or maybe I just didn't hear you. But yeah, we can do basic logistics, basic miner, or resin. Those are the ones we've got stuff for.
I don't know. We're gonna do them all anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Alright, well, let's go with logistics then.
First, it's gonna be stupid compact, but
Wonder how high our threat level has just climbed. No, attack's already in progress, so we're not gonna know. That'll be fun in a minute, though. Okay. That's given us electric light, the warning lights, zipper merge. Oh hey, we got Falcors now. And the cargo lift. And the distribution splitter. We also have freight transit.
the other search box it.
Sorry?
Search manufacturing box.
I don't know if we have the basic manufacturing plant yet.
No, the search manufacturing, so we had another one.
Okay, I'm just gonna put headphones on. Hang on.
Oh,
You know, I don't know why I don't just automatically put headphones on and start a stream at the moment, because, like, I have so much trouble hearing you through my own speakers. You'd think by now I would have learned.
you know,
So my apologies, but once more.
the research manufacturer. So we had another one.
Oh, yeah, it's, up here. I'm done with it now. Ah, shit, just bring it over there. It'd be quicker and easier. So it's like, I'll just throw a bunch of glow sticks at the ground. Surely he'll see that. Mining. Resin. Cram all these in while the base rating's locked at 155. Alright, we've got the auto upgrader available now. The basic robotic sorter. Ah, there it is, enhanced drill motor. I was wondering what that was.
Well, how you doing? How is your day going, my friend? Yeah, me and DU are having a disagreement at the moment. I want to build factories. DU seems to be adamant that it doesn't want us to build factories and automate them and build things. So I refuse to continue giving them my money. And unfortunately, that's kind of where we're at right now. Like I love the game. I really do love the game. But I think that the changes that they made with schematics are literally sucking the fun out of my life. And I would much rather go back to someplace I can build a factory and just be happy with it. So I'm back in FortressCraft. I actually logged in last night for the sole reason of basically seeing of basically pulling my my money out so that I have it. I haven't completely given up on it, but I'm not going to continue to just throw money at a game and hope that eventually the developer wants me to play their game. That's really what the problem is at this point. It's like NQ doesn't want us to play. Like it's like they went through to find. They're like, what can make this the most horrible part that we can, and not looking at just the change of the schematics, the changes of schematics, whatever. But it's the entire length of everything, right? Well, the problem is I don't think they have a vision. I think the vision that they had is now gone, and they don't know what that vision is, and is the problem. And they're trying to make it. They made this problem where they made manufacturing. It's the same thing that Satisfactory did. Same thing this game's done, where like in a game like this, where I'm not affecting anybody's output, I can build some massive factory and let it build crazy stuff, and not have to worry about everything. But when you're doing an MMO and you're allowing me to automate things, look at that. Really? Oh, that's right. The other one off earlier. You shot my building, jerks. When you do that, especially in MMO, you have to balance that from the beginning. Going back later and going, well, we didn't want you to have that balance, so we're just going to keep adding tax upon tax upon tax upon tax, is going to do nothing but kill the game. When you have the entire game based on people manufacturing stuff, it causes problems. So it's not done very well. And that is kind of what it is, but I refuse. I don't need a second job. I already have a job. I don't need another one. And I prefer to just have fun. And it makes me sad because I really wanted to. I really was having fun playing the game. And it saddens me that
Crafting.
but I can't support it. I have developers that will literally go out of their way to have me do things. And I don't need to be pampered to, but I don't need somebody to kick me in the teeth either. Or blatantly just not listen to the player base. When you put out a change and the entire player base that's doing that portion of the gameplay basically says, this is the worst idea we've ever heard of, what are you doing? And your response is, oh, sorry, we don't have time to test this. We need to put the change out so we can find out what's in it. Yeah. So anyway, so if you're looking for an actually good factory game, I have one. Well, it reminded me. I don't know if you're in the U.S. or not, and not to get too political, but several years ago there was a healthcare bill that they were trying to pass, and one of the people came out and said something to the effect of, "We don't know what's in the bill. We need to pass it to find out."
I'm pretty sure a hive mind just died.
My God.
You didn't hear that screaming game?
No.
Oh,
Oh no, I had my phone went off. I got a text message.
okay.
But the whole point is that they basically come out and said, yeah, no, it's ATOG. The we're talking about Dual Universe. Dual Universe basically come out and said, hey, we're going to make the changes. We don't have time to test them. We need to put the changes out because the only way to test them. And basically what they're doing is they're trying to push to go live. They're trying to push to release. And I understand it. They need money. I get it. But you're sacrificing the player base that you have active. So I basically voted with my wallet and I canceled my alternate accounts. I would have canceled my main account also, but it's a lifetime subscription. I have a lifetime subscription to the game and I don't even want to go play it. I don't even have to pay for it any longer. And I still just, it's pissed me off so bad, I don't want to go play it. I really have to stop touching those. It's just asinine. I just.
Crafting.
We have ampules now.
Where do we want to put PTGs under this thing, or how do we want to power the research boxes? I guess I could have
Production
reversed
charges. That way we got a better surface area for charging them.
I'm going to kill myself very soon. AT, I just if you're asking about we're talking about Dual Universe. This is obviously FortressCraft Evolved. This is an older game. If it's think of when it was released. Think of Minecraft and Factorio. Yeah. Okay. Like, hopefully you know this game. But for Buckwild, the graphics aren't that good. The game was built in cheese and rice. When the hell was this thing even made? I only have Steam says I have 1,000 hours in this game. I think it lies. November 9th, 2015. So this game's been out for 7 years. And that was released. It was actually out for that. Yeah, DJ's cool. He's a little rough around the edges. He takes a little bit to get used to. But he is definitely DJ. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I caused him indigestion when I told him we were going to come back and start playing again.
Never mind indigestion. It probably caused him nightmares.
We've done horrible bad things to poor DJ playing this game at different times. Oh, we need Mark II power-ups.
Yep, so the power... Over by the research thing, power cores are being made. The power boosters are being made here.
Crafting.
The research thing. It's over here. This corner. Mark II, green box. temporary janky setup to get induction charges. Okay, Frozen Factory. The Cryoplasm is part of the Frozen Factory, and then the railgun is the the latest Adventures Pack thing. Basically, build a giant railgun on the surface and fire it, and the goal of that one is pretty much how fast can you fire a railgun.
Yeah. Those are the final bosses for the different packs. So the high overmines are the beginning final boss. The cryoplasm is the final boss for the cold caverns. And then the railgun is kind of the end game. How big can you build your factory to
Crafting.
how big can you build a factory to fire as fast as possible? And then that is a new addition. So all the lights you see blinking are thanks to Lumia Stream. And Pete has made a mod for the game that actually pulls data out of the game. And whenever an attack starts, you'll see all the lights blink yellow. You'll hear the why does breathing hurt, Pete? You must have walked into her.
Yeah, there's BTG under there. Or above there. I'll finish up.
Oh, you don't have the other skills.
Uh,
That's fine. You're still welcome. We won't hold it against you. This is a brand new game. So the idea behind this game is you'll see over here. So I do a lot of stuff to try to raise money for Texas Children's Hospital. So far this year we've raised $150. And basically every time somebody donates $5, we're going to add another threat agitator. So we're going to push the game into hopefully stupid levels of threat. Normally the game caps out at 20,000 threat. Last time we were well above. I don't remember exactly. We were at like 300,000 threat or something last time. It was stupid. So what happens is basically every time somebody donates $5, we'll add a threat agitator. So starting November 5th at 8 a.m. in the morning, we'll start that morning. We'll turn on all the threat. Basically, we'll turn on the threat agitators. I'll have to set up a thing that has a battery thing to basically power the threat agitators first. And we have to run for about 6 hours before I can charge. I can start charging the OPG. PG? Is that not right? Is it? Orbital bombardment gun or whatever the hell it is. Anyway, there's a big rail gun that you charge and it boom and it blows up the overmind, right? So basically the theory is the more that stuff we have, the harder it is going to hit, and the longer we're going to have to fight. I have a certain amount of time that I have to wait before I can fire the first one, the orbital bombardment cannon. I'm going to keep on at different things till I remember the right one. So as we're waiting to do that, we have to continue battling the thing. The problem is anytime that our main base gets destroyed, it's going to drain all the power out of everything. We have to start charging all over again. And as soon as we start that, it makes it very, very difficult to charge the cannon. And then we'll have
take my money.
And a sub. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, my friend. So the big trick with it is we're doing that November 5th and 6th. So we'll start November 5th. I'm only going to allow myself to destroy 2 of the cannons in that 12-hour period, and just try to fight with what's coming up next. I think last time we did this, in a 10-minute attack wave, we fired something like 50,000 missiles. I'll have to go back and pull my the old screenshots I have, but I have a screenshot that the screen's covered in missile launches. It's just trying to defend. So every time you add another threat agitator, it makes it doesn't make them faster anymore. We had to fix that, unfortunately. It makes them more hit points and it spawns more bugs. So we were at one point, like from the base to where they spawn at was just a solid stream of bugs, just solid. It is insane. We were getting so many parts out of it that we were having to pick the parts up off the ground just to pick them up off the ground so that the game would function. And then we were having problems storing stuff. Like, it was insane.
This time around, I'm going to set it up so that we have, like, no more than, say, 2 or 3 hoppers full of the parts, and then it's just going to macerate everything in mass.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
It just
Further with that.
It gets beyond stupid. Like.
Mad Vandal has responded in the mod support channel for this game. He's going to look at updating bug fixes and improvements over the weekend to a newer version of Harmony.
Okay.
Which means we'll be able to run it with the freight fixes.
Yes. And something that we're looking at too is the community for this game is amazing. Like, I love supporting this game. I love supporting DJ, to be honest. Like, don't get me wrong, DJ's British, he's a little rough around the edges, he's got a twisted sense of humor, but as long as you get him and you understand he doesn't actually, well, if you ask him, he'll tell you he means for you to go off, but he really doesn't. He wants to make a good game, but DJ's very opinionated. He has he knows what he wants to do with his game, and he will tell you. And if that's not what he wants to do, he will tell you, and I can respect that. Whether I want to play his game or not, it's irrelevant. He is honest, and he tells you up front, this is what I want to do. No, that doesn't fit into my my plan or my thoughts of what I want to do. Not going to do it. He's a very small developer. I think maximum this game was made by 5 people, like, total. And almost all the programming was done. Well, I know you helped a little bit, didn't you, Pete?
Oh, a number of the modding community, not just me, a number of the people in the modding community have, over the course of the game, submitted ideas and patches because, well, we love the game as well, and
yeah,
anything we can do to help was,
some very, very smart people, Steve Mann and Pete and Mad Vandal, and there's some people that are very, very passionate about this game. But it's a very good base, and it allows you, and it works. Like it's even as this machine works right now, or as this base is, it would run on a potato, and it would run on a potato for a while. It's very well
I did a
optimized.
test. I ran this thing on a AMD Phenom quad core, which is an old CPU, definitely not up to the task of modern games.
Yeah.
Defeated all 4 overminds. Reasonable frames a second.
Yeah. So yeah, there's some really good. There's some lately. There's been some weird ones been put in. I mean, like this guy right here. Ouch. The unbalanced box of bits. If you've messed with unbalanced box of bits, that's the voice in the background.
Yeah, not many people have used my mod. It was just random brain scramblings and an oxygen system that, you know.
Can I see the mods from inside?
You know, that's a great idea. Maybe I should write a mod that does that. Tell you what mods are on the server.
Yeah. Yeah, because we don't have. I think the only place you can see them is when you load it.
Give me a second.
To be honest, I would love to be able to tell you, oh, these are the mods that are on here. But Pete did most of them. I basically went, yeah, these look good. And Pete said, okay. And Pete made them work. I've gotten really, really lazy in my old age, especially with Pete around. Because Pete is really, really good at making servers work. And honestly, if it wasn't for Pete, we wouldn't have nearly half the servers that we actually end up having.
Okay, so we have. I'm skipping all my mods, even though I've got a few in here. Distribution splitter, enhanced lift, enhanced light, lens swapper, auto excavator, my mouse is doing its triple click thing again. No glow stick smoke. The couple of mods we need for the custom extra life stuff for Plum. The post P25 freight fixes. Server care package, because the care package doesn't work on the server. So, Steve Mann's advanced lift. The MS manufacturer report from Steve Mann as well. And unique Steam ID fix. And then just a couple of mine. Brush painting, a few others.
So not a super heavy playthrough. We were trying to get back somewhat similar, but there's been a lot of fixes and stuff too, and a lot of things that just make stuff easier, especially multiplayer.
It's mostly just quality of life stuff. The only thing that really throws the balance of the game into a bit of a, questionable state is, the existence of one of my mods.
The unbalanced box of bits is unbalanced.
Well, I mean...
Truth in advertising.
Yeah. I mean, the oxygen system in it that I added is mostly balanced. Definitely not recommended. Does work though. I was impressed by that. Best bit of code I wrote ever.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are we up to? What are we doing? I've lost track.
I'm trying to make
Yeah, induction charges so that we
induction
can.
chargers, but I need the second tier PCBs, to which I needed 10, I think.
Oh,
so
the primary upgrade module, which is here.
back. I always say here, and then I'm like,
Yeah, I forgot to turn the bars onto this. It also needs coal added to it, because it runs on manual supply at the moment.
back home.
But yeah, there's 16 in this box.
Not anymore.
Hang on, I'm putting another 10 in, so you can grab another 10. Because I don't need them right now.
Crafting. Crafting.
Alright. Now. Where is this PTG? It's there.
But yeah, so the ultimate goal is to try to do that. Try to get as many crazy things as we can in.
Crafting.
And just generally have a good time. I'm trying to get more and more of a thing to where we can bring more to the community and stuff like that. If there's a need for that, we will cross that bridge. I like bringing and playing with community, but the problem with that is, especially in this game, is trying to keep it balanced enough and make it enough of a challenge. So if I just have 400 people in here, yeah, it rapidly becomes not that challenging.
Crafting. Crafting. Crafting.
A bunch more. But yeah, so the idea is try to keep it challenging, keep it fun, and and hopefully people feel like they got their money's worth out of causing me great pain and discomfort from donating money to charity. The goal here is to try to raise as much money as we can to charity. Ooh. And try to do that. Now, at the same time, we're going to be giving a bunch of games away, a bunch of all kinds of stuff. So I have a list of like 200 games that I'll be giving away. We'll be doing that. We'll be doing, I don't know, what are the kinds of stuff we can come up with. I try to make it as interactive and as fun as we can during the day. As people donate money, we'll give games away. As you know, time expires, we'll give games away. And there was. Back around, I'll put basically all of our materials into here. Shouldn't actually make it finish. It's the awesome. That just needs power and work. This is going to be a problem. I feel it. That should just take me like 400 years. Yeah, that'll be fine. So the idea here is this thing needs yeah. I'll analyze those things out for a minute.
And back.
Yay.
So that one's cold. Right.
Crafting.
I love that there's alerts like that now. It's unfortunate that I can't release that as a mod on the workshop.
Yeah, well, there's a bunch of problems in it.
Because, yeah, there's so many workarounds required to make it work that I just... And the fact that you need, the premium to make it work anyway.
Better. Okay. Oh, that was. For some reason, Pete, it doesn't work when you try to pull battery or power out of the.
Oh, the PTPS will have detected it's sitting next to a research station.
Oh.
And never mind, it isn't ignoring it.
No, it was ignoring it because I put the battery on the research station and was trying to pull power out of it.
Well, that won't work anyway, but no, I thought I put priority code in there. That way it would ignore the
All right, well, it's charging. It's not going to be fast. This thing's not transferring very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can always just run a coal line there and put a second PTPS on it.
Crafting.
I mean, I'm no longer concerned about it being that poorly balanced because I realized, yeah, it is it's almost dead on. But the choice is yours, really.
Well, yeah, but the problem is I don't know if we would need. Well, like one of them over there would be okay. Then the question is can we actually support the feeding coal to another one of those damn things?
That's a great question. What is going on? Oh, I'm having some. Oh, I might be overloading my connection.
Good news is that stuff is starting to be starting to make things. I just need to get figure out how those things are here. I think we'll run them right back down.
Yep, I was doing a mischief on my network. Yeah, I want to figure out what the peak rate that can be run during stream is, so that during stream we have better, segment updates, so it looks better on stream, and then after stream we can drop it back to, the economy rate. Now we've got 10 enriches, so we should be able to run it. It's just a bit of crafting. Yeah, we've got this is fine, so should be good to run another one if you want.
Oh.
So, belt is now under the base. So, we have switched from a Alright, coal is accessible underneath the base now, from where you are.
It should fix that problem. Power. We'll eventually have to figure out the power. But that should start backing up rather nicely.
Yeah. We have distribution splitters now, so now I've got it so that stuff will start flowing in preferred direction.
Yeah.
CPH will stay fueled.
That'd be helpful.
So it should come up here first, then go underground to the alternate belt. So
Oh, I connected all the lines into feeding the research pods. The tin stuff's going to take us a little bit of time to do it.
Yeah.
Because there's a large dream, I think. Probably need to look at trying to upgrade those furnaces when we can.
Yeah, I think we need to get nickel and titanium before we can do that.
There's lots of things we need to do.
Oh yeah.
But part of that startup is trying to get the research the automation. Automating the research. It's now.
Yeah. Okay, I know what I'm about to do. I'd like all of these. And all of these. And all of these. And most of these.
At some point, I think we should buy. Okay.
I'm gonna make a new PTPS.
Well, the problem is well, what's going to end up happening? The next 3 will be on. So I guess you could try to put it in the middle.
It can go underneath.
Well, yeah, but it will only touch two of the pads. So we'll have to send laser to the
Oh,
third
have you not
pad.
done the Have you not done the induction plates yet?
I've only done 1 induction plate.
Oh. Well, the induction plates touching which
The first 3.
Well, that's enough for now.
Yeah. And then I was gonna do it on the next 3, but that would leave a space. But it doesn't really make sense because I'd have to put another. So I can just move it over. Have a touch. We'll be okay.
Of course, the problem with the early game is the moment you say yes, I'd like all the copper wire, all the lightweight housings, and all the iron gears.
It takes a while to speak.
Well, I got 23 PTGs of the 27 needed. So a note before, we stop looking at this over the weekend is, probably should put a couple of more output hoppers on the copper wire, the housings, and the,
Yeah.
gears.
Well, I'm gonna poke at it over the weekend slowly. I'm trying my best not to spend 8 hours plus a day in this game, ripping through the content for a couple of reasons. First of all, there's a lot of stuff that's done offline that you guys don't get to see. Second, it removes. It's going to burn me out. It's going to do other things. So, I recently got the playtest for Spell Rogue. It's on Steam right now. If you like card game, dice mechanic type games, it's very addictive. It's a very good game. I highly recommend going to check it out. If you're into Dicey Dungeons and Slay the Spire, Monster Train, I think Monster Train was another one it reminds me of. That roguelite type gameplay, card based, dice and stuff like that. It's actually really cool. The developers have done a really good job of it. It's a bunch of stuff that really shouldn't work together, but somehow it works together, and it's amazing. It's a really, really good thing. So I would go check that out if you're at all interested in those sort of games. We picked up Humble Bundle has a simulator patch too, or not simulator patch. There's a new game bundle that has a bunch of simulator games in it. It has the Summer Sims, Firefighting Simulator, Bus Simulator 18, Construction Simulator, Drone Swarm, Transocean, Takeoff, and Power Simulator. So I've been kind of looking at those, so I'll probably poke at those on and off. We played a little bit with Construction Simulator last night, just to kind of see if it was if it was all that it was cracked up to be. It looks interesting. Gotta believe this. Dang it. Oh, so it looks like Construction Simulator they're making a new one. So the Construction Simulator Extended Edition looks to be released September 20th. That's the 10% off. Construction Simulator 2 U.S. Pocket Edition. Okay, you know how that works. So I don't know. It just looked like something different and new. So we're just trying some different stuff. Trying to make sure that we have something to do, and it's supposed to be fun. And we're supposed to be having a good time, and that's kind of the whole point of a lot of the stuff. And sometimes we forget that we're supposed to be having fun. So I decided to go back and start having fun again. Making we'll see.
25 PTGs.
So we are making them. It's gonna be slow. Just gonna be slow. But yeah, so we're looking at that stuff. I think what we may do is set up so that we do a couple of games during the play this a couple of times during the week, just to kind of keep everybody updated. If if you're interested in watching this stuff, I haven't started uploading them yet, but starting probably today, obviously it's starting with the last one. I'm going to upload all these to YouTube also, so that way if you guys do want to be able to go back and watch the previous VODs and play catch up, or life happens and you can't watch a stream and you want to be able to watch a stream, they'll be on YouTube. Pretty much in the long play formats, they're not going to do well on YouTube, I don't think, because YouTube's not my focus, and it is what it is. I'm using YouTube as a, hey, if we can, we got to clip that at some point and send it to DJ. So we're using Lumia Stream, and honestly, as soon as I found Lumia Stream, I went and played with it for a little bit, and I was like, okay, this is the best thing ever. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, to be able to have stuff inside the game, be able to affect stuff here. You can do other stuff here, so if I do here, yep, so here you go. So you saw the white flash anytime that something's clipped, it does that to me. I can do this. This string of lights is not the right color. Might have to look at that. So we can do that, like does that one not work? Maybe that's not a command. So I all kinds of stuff. We can set up things. So I can set up. I'm trying to see if we can do this, where we can test this stuff, and we can turn the background different colors, so I can control the lines individually to make different stuff happen. We can play the Jeopardy song.
Sorry, I'm back from clipping that, so that
You're
can be
fine.
sent to DJ. Where is...
So the whole point of it is it allows me to set up alerts if somebody donates money to Extra Life, if somebody follows or does a raid or does any of that stuff in Twitch, all the stuff, the lights will go off and we have indications and we have stuff. Is it needed? I don't know. I don't know if it's needed or not. Is it fun and something stupid that we can do? Definitely. And it's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I've been, once I started automating my room, and I want to be able to start doing stuff like that. And then Lumia Stream. If you guys don't know what that is, did I set that up? I think I set that. I don't think I have a command. There's a link down below. But this is Lumia Stream, and then there's an affiliate link down below in my boxes that you can go look at, and I have to set up command once we get done with this today. But if you use Plum Yeti in there, you get, I think it's 20% off your first purchase, as long as it's not the lifetime. If you do the lifetime, you don't get anything off. Which, whatever. But the way it works is, in order to do this, there's a free version. You can go download the free version. You can run it all day long. It limits the amount of commands you can do. It limits some of the stuff, the fancy stuff, like all the light scancing animations and stuff, scenes moving around in the background, like some of the really complicated stuff it limits you on. But for the most part, like just doing a command like this where you just go red, like that stuff is open, and that string is going to bother the crap out of me. I'll have to look at it this weekend. I don't know if I'll have time for work today. I think the controller may not be plugged in correctly. And then if you do notice, this is changing now too. So I've actually got the lights inside my computer. I completely cheated. I took one of those strings of lights and just wrapped it around inside of my computer. And just kind of taped it out of the way so it doesn't touch anything important. So we can do that. We can do... turn everything orange. And then there's point things also. So if you go, there's a thing you can turn all the colors for like 10 minutes. You can actually change the entire my default color. So if you're not happy with my default color, you can just change the default color for basically. I think I'm gonna change it to the rest of the screen. I'm gonna try to set up some stuff so that after stream it goes back to purple. Because I'm still trying to figure it all out, and my lights were stuck on orange for like a week. Thanks for that, Pete, by the way. There was some yellowy green orange color.
Oh yeah. You're welcome.
But that's what it's there for. So I'm trying to figure out and make it find a balance, right? Because we've had these channel points that people could use forever, and nobody had a good use for them. So is that a good use for them? I don't know. But it's a use for them. Feels like I don't know. I like going into Six's stream and making him change his light to purple. That's fun. Excuse me.
Yeah, I have the PTGs. I've now got to work on the batteries.
Okay.
I need 4 Mark II batteries. 4, 5. 4? Yeah, 4. And then it's just putting it together.
I think the problem we're going to end up running into is to simplify. 15 simplify.
Bar flow. Yeah, we have bar flow problems. Probably because somebody keeps using the bars. And that somebody is me.
It's just the 10.
I mean, technically we have another source of tin we can tap and just run another smelter, but we'd have to set it up.
Well, the issue that we're running into is that we're on these crappy refineries. You can't put hats on. And they're very, very ugly and inefficient. And I don't remember what we need. Which one gives us the what research we need to do to get the better smelters.
It's along the mining stuff, I believe, but I think it's actually the one we're researching right now, but we do need to go get nickel and titanium to make them, as far as I recall.
But do we need them to research them or just to make them?
To make them. As I said, I'm pretty sure the research you're doing right now with the icon of the better smelter is the one that gives us the better smelter.
Well, if nothing else, we can. We can start working on it. Yeah. But we need to get the filters, or do we already have the filters for the poison gate?
We need the suit heater first, and we already get that because of the care package. And I think I've already taken care of that one anyway. But no, it's between cold and toxic, so we only just have to get past the cold caverns, which we need to collect crystal from anyway, so. But no, I think we've got to go.
Well, and then the issue too is just once we do that, the smelting operations get larger.
Yeah.
So I plan on going back to the one where we had the the 2 rows of smelters on the outside. It feeds to the middle.
Oh, I plan to be horrible, so I plan to set up freight carts as a with remote smelting bases and bring them back and do horrible stuff that way.
I plan on using mass storage. Just
Ow.
horrible. Just as much throughput as we can. Like JG Whitworth, this shit. It's my metal. I want it now.
I'm gonna have to be right back. My stomach's not happy. But no, we need to do cold research. We've already got the upgrade because of the care package, but we'd have to do the research to get it, the normal way. We do cold research to get the suit heater. And then I think once we'd scan the toxic caverns, we got T2 resources, we'd then be able to get the filter.
Telling me I need to go to the poison cave.
I've already been down there.
Oh.
So that's why we have camo bots, is I already went all the way down to toxic.
Oh, did we ever find the camo bot this Hydra up here?
Yes, it's already dead.
Oh.
We're already dead with it.
I was just gonna walk around and start shooting.
Yeah, so we have cargo lifts, we have rack railers, we have all that stuff ready to unlock. I need to be right back. My stomach's not happy.
Crafting. Crafting.
Find any targets. Just can't remember how far up it goes. Do that. Basically, go down as far as we can with that. You can probably sit down. The words. Alright.
Crafting. 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 Crafting.
That should make it cheerful. Yeah.
And back.
Doing bad things.
Well, isn't that sort of the name of the game here? And I need 3 wire, and then I believe I'll be able to
Crafting.
put all this together finally. And I'll stop touching the... okay, maybe.
I
3
refuse to
wire
be.
and like... Sorry?
I refuse to say things like, then I'll stop touching the supply of stuff.
Yeah, I realized I then needed to get machine housings after that.
Because as soon as I make something, I'll be like, oh, now I need. This game is just a game of whack-a-mole. That's all this game is. It's the game of whack-a-mole.
But it's a fun
Finding
game.
whatever the problem is today, and just trying to our best to get that problem sorted out.
Gotta admit, it's a very fun game of whack-a-mole, though.
Yeah, it's and it's just trying to push our limits to the however far we can go until we just have broken it so badly that it no longer works. So I may have added double the refineries and added more PPEs.
Nice! That would explain why our ore can't keep up anymore.
Yeah.
Time to tap more copper and tin. Probably iron too. I just don't know where to look for that one right now. I have not found it.
Well, the tin is the real problem.
Well, tin we've already got another source of. We just got to go get it.
The problem, we just had to try to get enough tin to actually, make all the housings that we need and actually start building stuff into the research area. But I would much rather be using the tin as fast as we can, so that the miners are running continuously, as opposed to letting the miners or the refiners being the bottleneck.
Yeah.
Much happier with the miners being the bottleneck.
Okay, I just need 26 housings. Then I am done for now.
I have 47 houses.
Well, if I can we'll nick them temporarily.
I put them back in
craft
the box.
I'll craft the PTPS and then put all my extras back.
Now, the one part of this game that one part of the Falcor system that I don't think ever existed, not in this game, and I don't even know if it's possible. But in Factorio, you have the ability to say, "Hey, always keep 20 of these on me."
Checkmate. I believe Mad Vandal did something about that.
Oh, did they? Okay. I may have to go.
I'm not sure, but I will quickly check.
Because that was the one.
Did a lot.
the one thing that, because if we could just say always keep, 100 freaking belts on me, right? Then we could just have it set up to where it's auto builds belts, and then have Falkwork bringing belts, sticking them back in our inventory.
Am I thinking of a Satisfactory mod by someone else?
It's Factorio that does it.
Yes, but I was pretty sure this was something that had been added, and
It may be Satisfactory that did it. And part of the reason we're playing this game instead of Satisfactory is this game runs better with really large factories. We have destroyed several worlds in Satisfactory, making things that are too big, breaking stuff.
I could have sworn this existed in this game.
See, I don't
Because
think
I remember commenting that I wish Satisfactory had it. And, I mean, unless Mad Vandal's Falcor Transit Network, which is a great mod, by the way. So if you're interested in having a lot of things fly around and move your items around, really good for handling like fuel and that, and many small items. It's an awesome mod. I was sure it had it, or maybe there was another mod, but I guess not. Oh, I did think of a mod that we completely forgot to install that we really should have, and are going to both regret not doing. The square workflow excavators.
still
The default one is. Sorry?
bad.
Yeah. The default
Be
one is
that
round.
hard. What's that?
The default one is round.
Yeah, I know.
And it's not hard to add it, it's just, yeah, it's So, I don't know where you're standing up there, but it's about to get painful to stand up there. I believe coal is, this way. Yeah, there we go. Access to coal. I'm out of conveyor belts. Conveyor belts, there we go. Let's try that again. Belts. Alright, that should run a little bit faster up there. The PTPS has gone to sleep. Yep, because everything is, Oh, I think I picked up stuff of yours. Let me know if you're missing anything and I'll toss it back at you. Or have you got everything you need?
Just
Doing the brain thinkings?
yeah, no, I think I broke it back, and I was mixing them up.
Well, we can always just sort the boxes out afterwards. It's fine. I'm gonna go start running new tin. New tin hooges.
Yeah, because I think two of my things were running on the same one. I was mixing them up.
Yeah. Existing.
All right, so that is all going now. It is hopefully starting to produce. Eventually, they should all. Should be simplified. I left him by the bottom. Where he is. And by the time this thing runs for a little while, we'll actually have some of these things saved up. Be able to chew through some stuff. That'll be glorious. At some point, we'll change the once we get the person. Where do we want to start building? Shafts for elevators. Eight.
Yep, sorry, I was muted and I didn't realize.
I normally I know we like building our shafts a little before we went to the main base.
Yeah, so what I'd said was, maybe we go with the usual, we build a reasonable distance off to off in one direction away from the base, and that way we don't, have that trouble of lack of space.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like we're constrained by, anything. So anybody that doesn't know this game or know the directions that you can travel, the developer was very adamant about making the world dwarf Minecraft. There are caves in this game that can hold entire Minecraft worlds. It's kind of scary. So I can travel literally any direction I want. Any direction from here. Millions of blocks in any direction. I think DJ said something like you could travel 5 light years in a direction and there still be a world there.
Yeah. You've got to save and reload the game a few times on your journey there, but you can do it.
So, yeah. There are caves below us that are literally you can hold the original Minecraft worlds and just put it in an entire cave, and it's insane the scope and size of this game. It is boggling of the mind.
Go. Wait, no, try that again. Go. Cross into here.
Height is on auto excavator.
Sorry.
512 meters. Okay.
All right, we have more tin coming in.
Sure. I was gonna say I'm sure use it appropriately, but I can't make
Crafting.
those calls.
All I can tell you is I just clicked the button. Now, I'm going to say this when it comes to the lift controllers, the cargo lifts. I don't know which one it is we need anymore. I don't know if the vanilla one does everything we need now, or whether the stockpile lift one or the
Crafting.
is the one that will do it. I also don't know if the mass storage cargo lift controller, which I don't remember which mod that's in. I think that might be the one from my mod. I don't remember if it works.
You're saying we need to build all three. Forgot which one works.
Well, I think what happened is originally I implemented it in the mod, but then it started working, and then it wasn't needed anymore. And then I discovered Steve Man had a mod that did the same thing, and I was just like, alright. And stop worrying about it. But I don't remember. It's been too long.
Yeah, well, dude, we've been gone for a year and a half, 2 years from this game.
Pretty much.
Crafting.
Now what's this doing for? Yeah, so there's only 2 miners over here with basic motors in them, but it's producing at least a bit of ore. if I can easily squeeze another miner in here. But apparently it's doing about 39 minutes, so I don't think we've ever sat down and looked at the per minute numbers in FortressCraft, have we?
Because we never were worried about like optimal, like making sure we can make it exactly however many we want. Because there's too many calculations. You do your damn head in.
Yeah, then we went and played Satisfactory.
Crafting.
Now, oh god, I'm gonna hurt myself playing this game.
Well, the problem is trying to do satisfactory. It's easier to do.
Oh yeah, it's a much smaller scope. But now I'm like, how many ore a minute are we putting through the smelters? How many can they take?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we actually getting through here,
Yeah, that's what we were saying. We really like this game too.
I mean, do we even know what the maximum speed of a belt is?
Not off the top of my head.
I mean, I'd love to know how many items per minute a belt can move at, stuff at, because then we'll know if we're, running this thing at max or not.
Yeah, we after some failed attempts at hoping another game was gonna be cooperative, and it wasn't. Decided to go back to the old steady here.
Hey,
Other than some
what I
minor
can tell
issues
you?
with mods fixing broken behavior.
So I can tell you that we are getting about 80, at least 80 a minute through Tin Belt. Okay, it's now saying 91. We're still not keeping up with the smelters.
Well, it's because the smelter's inefficient. They're using like 8 to 1.
I know, but that's those belts move, but also, holy crap! I need to get more tin going. get a little more tin production underway. Hopefully it's enough to get it just breaking even.
But
But as I said, once we've got power and the basics sorted, I plan to, since we're not planning on using freight carts en masse unless they work really well, and I think we're probably just, based on the discussion we had, going to go with just belts as usual. But I'm probably going to use freight carts across the surface to bring large amounts of copper and tin ore across the surface.
yeah.
So I can set up one large smelting depot and just feed it with tin and copper.
Yeah, I think once we get the
And then
I
we
don't
can
know.
get mine carts.
Well, if it depends on whether or not we want to cause DJ to have an aneurysm, whether or not we try to mine ground.
Well, so freight carts and mine carts are. I think last time you successfully did the the game day, you used mine carts, and as I said, freight carts. I'm thinking, unless they really work well, because we had a lot of startup issues last time. Then maybe we reserve freight carts for, as I said, the surface, shift or duck shoving all around for.
Yeah, I know we.
Rate 512. That's sort of the safest low we can go to right now.
Oh no, it's back.
Yeah, just drop the rate to 512. That might have cleared up enough bandwidth.
Weird.
Oh, game's in less responsive update rate mode so that we can ensure stream stability.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
But generally I found 512 is alright. It's just belts aren't as responsive, it seems, and so I was hoping we could push it higher so But I guess we'll just have to figure out the limit.
Yeah. We'll just play with it, see what we're doing, and go from there. Well, I'm pushing more to upload now also. So.
Yeah, because it's 1080p for the YouTubes, because...
It isn't like the 720s. Well, the good news is we're pretty much guaranteed transcoding. It seems I'm the only one that's streaming FortressCraft. No, sorry, if you wanted to come to FortressCraft to see a good streamer, I'm all you got. Oh. Better.
So, I've gotten 60 a minute so far out of this setup. I think it's kind of awesome. You know, it can't be 60 a minute. It can only be 40 a minute. No. Yeah, the number's adjusting. Okay.
Yeah, we're just putting too many constraints on the system. It's not able to keep up. I need to get a little bit more wire so that I can build a battery so that as I'm digging hole, I can have a chance at not dying. That way, as I get further and further down, I can just drop a battery to recharge.
I need to make sure all these have crude lenses in them. Yeah. Oh, there's intermediate minor upgrades done. Collect that. And that gives us access to magnetic drill motor. pretty sure even if we've unlocked it, the ability to see it, we won't actually see it until I forgot that we can just look in the help book and see what we unlock. Yeah, so ore smelter, we did unlock it with that research, but we don't have the 3 materials we need for it. So we can't actually craft it yet, or research it in the research station. I can't remember if it was nickel, titanium, and something crystal related, but I know it's a pretty significant one. Yeah, I completely forgot we could just go and look at, what each research gives us. Yeah, so if we did advanced storage and logistics, so logistics and storage, that'll get us logistics Falcors, mass storage, the basic MFP, the bomb, which, given that we need to get hive minds under control at some point soon, because wasn't it you get like 5 or 10 deaths and then they go ham?
Don't remember.
Yeah, advanced resin handling would give us the hive mind agitator. We've got the basic ablator, so we can at least get that started when we're ready for it. I think if we want anything better with power, we need to get tier 2 resources, so...
It's 73 in the cold cavern right now.
Yeah, I don't actually know where you're digging down and through at. I don't know which direction you went.
Spider truck.
How far that way did you go? A fair distance or not far?
Not too far. There's a PPG and a workforce clearer. So we only want to go to like 400 though, don't we?
What, to get down to, you go in a biomass or you go in a tier 2? Because tier 2 is right underneath the, oh, I see it. Tier 2 is right underneath the, cold caverns. Starts with,
I just on 25
Well,
million copper.
yeah, well, that's why I wanted to go out a bit away from the CPH and directions and look, because you find a hell of a lot out there. Maybe it's time I extend the lift down to the cold caverns. And again, that is just a lot of resources we don't have right now, so maybe not.
Additional energy is required. Insufficient energy. Low energy.
My energy's low.
Additional energy is required.
EGG on the surface, eating coal to send power.
Low energy.
Evidently, the bugs are unhappy about it.
Yeah, our
Arthur
threat level
demands
is...
a charge station.
Energy is required.
Screw that guy.
Yeah, he's been doing that for a while. Some point I should do it. Some point. If for no other reason than to clear that slot on the Alright, let's clear that one. It is totally okay for that to be out of storage. Because we'll know if we run out of coal from here, because the base will stop. Yeah, so we're still not pushing enough tin into to keep this thing running at maximum. Which is insane, because I'm pretty sure that the belt is running at maximum now. I think it's finally starting to back stuff. Welcome back. Did you have a nice trip?
Yeah, and a nice fall too.
There's ampules in here, so you can heal yourself. They're only Mark 4 at the moment, but on the wall. Guess I broke this again. Oh well. Yeah, just... And the humidifiers is just stored here because I needed somewhere to put them out of the way that wasn't my inventory. I swear this used to work. I wonder if it's just not getting the data in multiplayer.
It's supposed to like instantly heal me.
No, so you use it and it increases your heal rate. So you use a Mark 5 or one of the Mark 4 ones, and you wait for the thing to stop being green and fast. If you just shoot through all of them in one go, then probably gonna be sad. And seeds into the hopper. It speeds up your healing rate, which is usually very slow.
Get crap off. So it should be right over here. I think I only had, well, I think there's two. Four deposits that I forward. And what I'll do is once I get this bit back to the surface, so once this thing's bored out to the surface, I'll go back down. I'll the thing sideways and just make 5 or 6 shafts. 7 shafts or however many we think we might need.
Yep.
Because it's much easier to just go to 400 to make shafts to the surface and to try to go make shafts at 15 different sizes.
Yeah, fair enough.
I probably didn't do anything far enough.
Still, at some point, need to do something with all these ruined parts. And I keep making that comment and then never doing something about it.
Yeah, we'll eventually get it out.
Probably doesn't help that we haven't got the research for it yet. Which is slowing us down a little. And again, so is
Keeps
power.
us. Right. It is almost that time. I've murdered myself by jumping down a hole enough. Mustard pepper, plain sweet transit.
First 2 finishers got smoked, man.
It's not plain sweet transit. It's plain barbecue. Maybe he's doing a giveaway or something. Anyway, we're gonna raid him. Because he's always good fun to raid. Do me a favor, come hang out for a little bit. Tell him I said hi. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. You guys be safe. Talk to y'all soon.